Imagine this. It's 2009. A young man named Omar is sitting on a plastic chair outside a small internet cafe in Karachi. He's been inside for 3 hours. 3 hours staring at an English movie with subtitles. He's written down 47 words in a little notebook. 47 words. He knows what they mean. He checked the dictionary. He even practiced saying them in the bathroom mirror that morning. And then his phone rings. It's a call from a company, an international company. They want to do a quick interview in English, right now. He picks up the phone. The man on the other end says, "Hi, can you introduce yourself?" Omar opens his mouth, and nothing comes out. Not because he doesn't know English. He does. Not because he's not smart. He is. But because something inside his brain just locked, like a door slammed shut. All 47 words, gone. The movies, gone. The mirror practice, gone. He says, I am Omar. And then silence. Long, horrible silence. The man on the phone says, "Hello? Are you still there?" And Omar just says, "Yes, sorry, thank you," and hangs up. He sat outside that cafe for a long time after that, not crying, just sitting, thinking, what is wrong with me? Nothing was wrong with him. Nothing is wrong with you either. And today, two people who understand that feeling in their bones, in their stomach, in that awful moment of silence, they're going to talk about it, not teach it, not lecture it, just talk. Because sometimes the only thing that actually helps is hearing someone say, "Yeah, me too." This is their conversation.
Can I ask you something weird?
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, so this happened to me yesterday, and I can't stop thinking about it.
What happened?
I was in a meeting, right? Like a normal meeting. And someone asked me a question, a simple question, in English. And I knew the answer. I literally knew it. But I froze. Like completely froze. And everyone was looking at me, and I said something stupid. I don't even know what I said. I think I said, "Yes, the thing is," and then just stopped.
Oh no.
And the worst part? I went home and I thought about it. And I had like 10 perfect answers. 10! Why couldn't I say them in the moment?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Does that happen to you too?
All the time. Well, not as much now. But before, yeah, all the time.
When did it stop?
I don't know if it fully stopped. It just got smaller. Like the freeze became a pause instead of a full stop.
Okay, see, that's what I want. I want that. How?
Honestly, I don't know if there's one answer, but I have some thoughts.
Tell me everything.
Okay, wait, first let me ask you something. When you froze, what was happening in your head? Like, what were you thinking?
Honestly, I was translating.
Yeah.
Like I heard the question in English. And then my brain went to my own language to think about the answer. And then I was trying to translate back. And it took too long.
That's it. That's the whole thing right there.
What do you mean?
That's the real problem. Translating. When you translate, you're doing too many steps. You're going English to your language, back to English. It's too slow.
But I can't help it. It just happens automatically.
I know. And look, it's not your fault. It's how most people learn English. They learn it through their own language. So of course the brain does that.
So what do I do?
You have to practice thinking in English, not just speaking, thinking.
How do you practice that though?
Okay, so this sounds simple, but it works. You start small, like you're making tea, and you think in English. I am making tea. The water is hot. I need sugar. Like that. Just small things.
Like talking to yourself?
Kind of, yeah. But in English, not out loud necessarily, just in your head.
That sounds weird.
It is a little weird.
I'd feel like I'm acting.
You will. At first, that's normal. But then after a while, it becomes real. Like it becomes your actual thinking.
Okay. But in a meeting, I can't think the water is hot.
No. I mean, like, practice it in small moments. So that when the big moment comes, the thinking in English part is already built in, already there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah?
Yeah, like practice the small things so the big thing is easier.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me go back to something. Because I feel like there's more than just translating. Like, even when I'm not translating, I still sometimes freeze. Or I say the wrong word and then I get embarrassed.
Yes, the embarrassment thing is huge.
Why is that so? Like, why does being embarrassed make it worse?
Because your brain... Okay, so when you get embarrassed or nervous, your brain thinks you're in danger. Like actual danger. And then it stops doing the smart stuff and starts doing the survival stuff.
My brain is dramatic.
Very dramatic.
So, like, it sees a question in English and thinks, oh no, lion, run.
Pretty much?
Wow. Okay, so I'm not stupid. I'm just fighting a lion.
Exactly. You're fighting a lion every time someone asks, what do you think about the report?
Okay, I feel a little better now.
You should. Because once you understand that, you can work with it. Like you can start telling your brain, hey, no lion, just a question.
Does that actually work?
Not immediately, but over time, yeah. Like every time you survive a scary English moment, your brain learns. Okay, that wasn't actually dangerous.
Huh. So I just need more scary English moments.
Yes, but small ones, not like giving a speech to 1,000 people tomorrow.
I was not planning to do that.
Good. Start small. One English sentence at a shop, one comment in a meeting. Small wins.
Small wins, okay?
And the thing is, Sarah, every time you do it, even if it's not perfect, your brain files it away as a win. Like, I survived that.
Even if I say something wrong?
Especially if you say something wrong, because you still survived.
That's kind of beautiful.
I know, right?
Okay, wait. I want to talk about the wrong word thing. Because that's a big fear for me. Like, I'll say the wrong word and people will laugh or judge me or think I'm not smart.
Yeah, I had this fear too.
How did you get over it?
Slowly. And honestly, some embarrassing moments helped.
Like what?
Okay. So, one time, I was trying to say that the meeting was fruitful, like successful.
Yeah.
And I said the meeting was fruity.
No.
Yes.
You said the meeting was fruity.
In front of 5 people.
Oh no.
And for like 1 second, everyone was quiet. And then someone just giggled.
What did you do?
I laughed too. I said, I mean fruitful. I don't know why I said fruity. Please forget that.
And
They laughed. And then it was fine. And after that, I thought, okay, this is the worst that happens. I say the wrong word. People laugh for 2 seconds. Life goes on.
The worst that happens.
Yeah. The worst is like small awkwardness. That's it. Not death, not losing your job, just awkwardness.
I keep treating it like it's the end of the world.
We all do. It's a very human thing.
Okay, but I want to ask you something else. Because I feel like sometimes my problem is not just speaking, it's understanding. Like someone speaks fast and I lose the thread. And then I'm too embarrassed to say, can you repeat that?
Oh, that's a whole separate fear.
Right?
Asking someone to repeat feels like admitting you failed.
Yes, exactly. Like, if I say, sorry, can you say that again? I feel stupid, even though I know logically I'm not.
Okay, so here's the thing. Every single person, even native English speakers, they say, sorry, what? They say, can you say that again? They say, I didn't catch that, all the time.
But for them, it feels different. Like they say it casually.
Yeah, because they're not judging themselves when they say it. They're just asking. It's just a question.
How do I get to that? Where it's just a question and not this big thing.
Again, practice. Like literally practice saying, can you repeat that? Until it feels normal in your mouth. Like it feels easy to say.
So like at home?
Yeah, just say it to yourself. Sorry, could you say that again? I didn't catch that. Can you repeat that, please? Say it 20 times until it's automatic.
That's so simple.
The simple things are the ones we skip, and then we wonder why nothing changes.
You're right. I do that. I look for the big complicated solution and ignore the basic stuff.
Me too, honestly. Like I spent so long looking for some secret method, and then the secret was just talk more. In English, poorly, and get better.
Wait, you said poorly.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to speak poorly?
At first, yes. You can't get to good without going through bad first,
That's kind of freeing, actually.
right? Like permission to be bad.
Permission to be bad.
It's the thing nobody gives you. Everyone's like, speak correctly, speak properly, and that pressure just freezes people.
Oh my god, that's what happened in my meeting yesterday. I was trying to speak correctly, so I didn't speak at all.
Better to speak imperfectly than to not speak at all.
Say that again.
Better to speak imperfectly than to not speak at all.
I needed to hear that.
I needed to hear it too back then. Someone had to tell me it's okay to make mistakes. Your message matters more than your grammar.
Your message matters more than your grammar.
Yeah, like if someone understands what you meant, you communicated. That's it. That's success.
Even if the sentence was technically wrong.
Technically wrong, message received equals success.
Okay, I'm going to write that on a sticky note
Do it.
and put it on my laptop.
Do it.
Okay, so let me ask you something I'm a little embarrassed to ask.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I know exactly what I want to say, but I can't find the word. Like the English word isn't there. And I use the wrong word or I stop mid-sentence. And it makes me feel like my English is terrible.
That's vocabulary gaps.
Yeah,
Everyone has them.
even people who've spoken English for years.
Even native speakers have that. They know the feeling, the idea, but not the exact word. They describe it in another way.
Really?
Really? It's called a tip of the tongue moment. It happens to everyone.
Okay, but for me it happens a lot.
Because you're still building vocabulary, and that's fine. But the trick is, you have to keep going when it happens. Don't stop. Use a different word. Describe it.
Like how?
Okay, so say you don't know the word efficient, right? You could say it works fast and doesn't waste time. That's not the perfect word, but the person understands you.
Describing instead of translating.
Exactly. And actually that makes you sound more natural sometimes. Like, real communication isn't always perfect word selection. It's getting your point across.
Okay, that actually changes how I think about vocabulary gaps.
Like, it's not a wall, it's just a detour. You go around it.
I like that, a detour.
And the more you do that, the more vocabulary you actually absorb. Because you're engaging with the language instead of stopping.
Can I tell you something embarrassing?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I don't know a word and I'm talking to someone, I sometimes I laugh. Like I laugh and change the subject.
Oh, that's a classic move.
It's terrible, right?
No, it's not terrible, it's human. We all deflect when we're uncomfortable.
But it means I never actually push through.
Yeah. You're escaping the discomfort instead of sitting in it for a second.
Sitting in the discomfort.
Yeah, like let yourself not know the word. Out loud. It sounds like, I don't remember the exact word, but I mean something like, and then you describe it.
That feels very vulnerable.
It is vulnerable.
Like you're showing them your gap.
But what's interesting is people don't judge you for it. They actually kind of respect it. Like someone who keeps going even when they don't have the exact word. That person is brave.
Really?
Yeah. Way braver than the person who stays silent to protect their image.
I never thought about it as bravery.
Most things in language learning are acts of bravery. Every time you open your mouth in a language you don't feel confident in, you're being brave.
You know what? You're kind of a motivational speaker.
Don't tell anyone.
Too late.
Oh no.
I'm putting it on the internet.
Please don't.
A greater than motivational speaker also said the meeting was fruity.
Why would you bring that back?
For balance.
I hate you a little right now.
You love it.
I really do.
Okay. I want to get serious again for a second. Because I was thinking about this thing. Like, I've been learning English for years. I've watched movies. I've listened to podcasts. I've read books. And I still feel like my speaking is behind everything else. Like my understanding is okay, my reading is okay, but speaking, still scary.
That's the most common thing I hear from people.
Why is there such a gap?
Because speaking is active and everything else is passive.
Meaning?
Like watching a movie, reading a book, listening to a podcast. You're receiving. Someone else is talking. You're absorbing. Your brain is comfortable because it's not at risk.
Right. No one can judge me while I'm watching a movie.
Exactly. But speaking, you're producing. You're generating language. In real time. Under pressure. With someone watching you. And that's a completely different skill.
So like, two different muscles?
Exactly like that. You can have very strong receiving muscles and weak producing muscles. Happens all the time.
So, how do you build the producing muscle?
By producing. There's no other way.
Just talking more?
Talking more. Writing more. Even thinking out loud. Anything where you're generating the language, not just receiving it.
So, watching more Netflix doesn't help my speaking.
It helps a little. You're picking up rhythm, vocabulary, natural phrases, but on its own, it's not enough.
I've been watching Netflix in English for 3 years thinking it was fixing my speaking.
It was helping, just not fixing.
I feel betrayed by Netflix.
We've all been there.
Okay, so give me something practical. Like right now. What is one thing I can do today to work on the speaking muscle?
Okay, record yourself.
Oh no.
Just for 1 minute. You just talk about anything. What you did today. What you want for lunch. Anything.
I hate the sound of my voice.
Everyone hates the sound of their voice. Do it anyway.
Why recording though?
Because when you record yourself, you're producing the language with a little bit of pressure. Like, you know someone might hear it, even if no one does. And that pressure is good. It's like practice pressure.
Practice pressure.
And then you can listen back and you'll notice things. Oh, I keep saying actually too much. Or I stop too much between words. Things you can't notice while you're speaking.
Okay, that actually makes sense. Like reviewing your own performance.
Exactly. Athletes do it all the time. Watch their game footage. Language learning is no different.
Okay, I'll try it tonight,
Good.
but I'll hate it.
You will hate it.
And then,
And then you'll do it again tomorrow and hate it a little less.
and then,
And then eventually you'll listen back and think, oh, I'm actually okay.
that's the goal. I'm actually okay.
Not perfect. Just okay. Okay is enough.
I want to talk about something else. The accent thing.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of people, including me, honestly, we worry about our accent. Like we think if our accent is too strong, people won't take us seriously. Or they won't understand us.
Yeah, this is a real fear.
Is it a real problem though?
It depends. Like if your accent makes it hard to understand you, that's worth working on. But just having an accent, it's not a problem. That's just who you are.
But I feel like people in movies, in podcasts, everyone sounds so American or so British. And my accent is neither.
And do they understand you?
Usually, yes.
Then your accent is fine.
But don't I sound unprofessional?
No, you sound like someone who learned a second language, which is impressive, not unprofessional. Most native English speakers only speak one language. You speak at least two. You have an accent because you came from somewhere. That's not a weakness.
I never thought about it that way.
The only reason accents feel like a problem is because media shows us one kind of English, American English, British English, and we internalize that as correct English. But it's not the only English.
There's so many different Englishes.
So many. Indian English, Nigerian English, Filipino English, Pakistani English. They're all real. They're all English.
But what if someone says what and I have to repeat myself?
Then you repeat yourself. And you slow down a little. And you make eye contact so they can see your mouth a bit. And that's it. It's a small adjustment.
Not a failure.
Not a failure, just communication. Communication involves adjusting. Both people adjust.
I like the idea that both people adjust. Like, it's not only my job.
Right, communication is a two-way thing. If someone doesn't understand you, some of that is on them too. You don't carry it all alone.
Okay, I feel better about my accent now.
Good, your accent is part of you. You don't have to lose yourself to speak English.
That's deep.
Sometimes I say deep things accidentally.
I love when that happens.
Me too.
Okay, I want to ask about something that I think is like maybe the root of a lot of this, and it's confidence.
Yeah.
Like everything we've talked about. The freezing, the translating, the embarrassment, the accent thing. I feel like underneath all of it is just, I don't feel confident in my English.
Yes, that's exactly right.
So how do you build confidence? Because confidence sounds like something you either have or you don't.
No, confidence is a result, not a starting point.
Say that again.
Confidence is a result, not a starting point. You don't start with confidence and then speak. You speak, even badly, and then confidence comes after.
So, I've been waiting for confidence to arrive before I start speaking.
And that's why you're stuck. Because the confidence never arrives on its own. It only comes from doing the thing.
I've been waiting for a bus that doesn't exist.
That is a very good way to put it.
A bus that says confident English speaker on the front, and it never comes.
And while you're waiting at the bus stop, everyone else is just walking.
Oh, that's a bit painful.
A little bit, yeah. But also motivating.
So I just need to start walking.
You just need to start walking, even if you're slow, even if you're not sure of the direction. Walking builds the confidence that waiting never does.
Okay, I feel like I need to cry a little.
What? Why?
Because this whole time I thought I wasn't good enough to speak. And you're saying I just needed to speak in order to get good enough.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
I've been doing it backwards.
Most people do it backwards.
Wait for confidence, then speak.
Instead of speak, then get confidence.
No one told me this before.
I know, because the way English is often taught, it's like, first you learn all the grammar, all the rules, then you practice, then eventually maybe you'll be ready to speak. But that's not how language actually works.
How does it actually work?
You speak first, badly, then you notice your mistakes, then you fix them, then you speak again, slightly better. Repeat.
Babies do it that way.
Exactly. Babies don't wait until they have perfect vocabulary to try to talk. They just make sounds, then words, then sentences. They don't care if it's wrong.
They don't have ego yet.
Yes, the ego is the problem. The adult ego that says, I can't say this because what if it's wrong?
Ego is the enemy.
In English learning, yes, completely.
How do you turn off the ego?
You can't turn it off, but you can argue with it.
Argue with your own ego?
Yeah. Like when it says don't speak, you'll sound stupid when you say back, yeah, but I'll sound stupider if I stay silent forever.
That's a really good argument.
I've had this argument with myself many times.
Who wins?
Lately I do. But it wasn't always that way.
What changed?
I had a moment. Like a real breaking point moment.
Tell me.
Okay. So, I had a job interview. This was maybe 4 years ago. My English was okay, like, not bad, but I was so scared. And in the interview, I just gave short answers, 1 sentence, 2 sentences, safe answers. Because I was scared of messing up.
Yeah.
I didn't get the job, and the feedback was, you seemed unconfident, and it was hard to know how you think.
Oh, that hurts.
It hurt a lot. Because I was smart, I had good ideas, but I locked them inside because I was scared of my English.
So, your ideas didn't get to come out?
My ideas didn't get to come out because my ego was protecting me from embarrassment. And in doing so, it blocked my actual voice.
The protection became the prison.
Yes, exactly that. And after that interview, I thought, okay, I'm going to stop protecting and start trying, even if I fail. Even if it sounds bad, at least people will know what I think.
That's so brave.
It was terrifying.
But you did it.
I started doing it, slowly.
And now?
Now I still have moments, but mostly, I speak. I let the ideas out. In imperfect English, and it works.
This is making me think about something. Like, when I see someone speaking English confidently, even if they make mistakes, I don't think they're stupid. I actually kind of admire them.
Right.
But when I think about myself speaking imperfectly, I assume everyone is judging me.
The double standard we apply to ourselves.
We're so much harder on ourselves.
Always. We would never say to a friend what we say to ourselves in our head about our English.
If my friend said, I'm struggling with speaking English, I'd say, that's okay, keep going, you're doing great. But when I say it to myself, I say, you're so bad, why can't you just get it already?
That inner voice is cruel.
Very cruel.
And it lies. It tells you you're worse than you are, and it makes the problem bigger than it is.
How do you deal with that voice?
I try to notice it, like, oh, there it is again, the mean voice. And then I try to replace it with something more realistic. Not even positive, just realistic.
Not you're amazing, just like you're okay.
Exactly. Not fake positivity, just honest reality. You made a mistake. That's normal. Keep going.
Keep going is so simple.
It's the only advice that actually works. Keep going.
I keep looking for the secret, the perfect method, the thing that will suddenly make me fluent overnight.
We all look for that.
And it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
The secret is just keep going.
The secret is keep going and be okay with being bad while you're getting better.
Why doesn't anyone say this?
Because it's not exciting to hear. People want the 5 steps to fluency in 30 days thing.
And that sells better?
That sells much better. Just speak poorly every day for 2 years. is not a great course title.
It should be, though.
It really should.
I would buy that course.
Speak Badly Daily, the only English course you need.
With a subtitle, no, seriously, just talk.
Bestseller.
I want to come back to something you said before, about thinking in English. Because I tried this once and I gave up really quickly.
Why?
Because it felt so slow. And the thoughts were so simple in English. Like I could have a complex thought in my own language. And in English, it was just, I want to go to the shop. The shop is far.
That's normal.
It felt like being dumb.
You're not being dumb. You're being a beginner in a new language. Of course your thoughts start simple.
But it's so frustrating. Like in my language, I can be funny, I can be deep, I can be nuanced, and in English, I feel like a child.
Every bilingual person goes through this. Every single one.
Really?
There's actually a name for it. It's called the silent period in language learning. The time where your brain is absorbing, but not yet able to produce the full depth of your thoughts.
And it's normal?
It's not just normal, it's necessary. You can't skip it.
Okay, so I have to accept the child phase.
The child phase is where the foundation gets built. If you skip it, you skip the foundation.
That's like trying to build a house starting from the roof.
Yes, and it falls.
Okay, child phase. Okay.
And it gets better fast once you embrace it. Because once you stop being embarrassed about simple thoughts, you start having them more. And they naturally get more complex.
The thoughts level up?
The thoughts level up. But only if you keep using the simple ones.
I keep wanting to jump straight to complex thoughts.
And then producing nothing because the complex isn't ready yet.
So producing nothing is worse than producing simple.
Always. Something always beats nothing.
Can I tell you something funny?
Please.
Yesterday after that meeting where I froze, I went to the bathroom. And I practiced. Like I stood in the bathroom stall and I whispered the answer I should have given. Out loud. In English.
That's beautiful.
It felt ridiculous.
That's how all real progress feels. Ridiculous until it's not.
I was whispering to a bathroom stall.
Your most supportive audience.
It didn't judge me at all.
The bathroom stall is never critical. It never says your grammar was off.
I'm going to start having all my important English conversations with bathroom stalls.
That's a great first audience. No eye contact required, no judgment, full attention.
Okay, but what's the next step after the bathroom stall?
A mirror.
Okay.
And then a camera.
Okay.
And then a real person.
Scary jump.
It is a jump, but by the time you get to the real person, you've already spoken so many times that it's less scary.
You've warmed up.
You've warmed up. The problem for most people is they skip straight to the real person without warming up. And then they freeze.
And they think they're bad at English.
When really they just haven't warmed up.
It's like going to the gym and immediately trying to lift the heaviest weight.
And then saying, I'm not strong when you can't lift it.
Instead of starting with the lighter weights.
Exactly. The bathroom stall is your lightest weight. Build up from there.
I love this gym metaphor.
Language learning is basically going to the gym for your mouth.
And your brain.
And your confidence.
The full body workout.
Complete workout.
Can I tell you something else? Because I feel like there's this whole other layer that we haven't talked about.
Yeah, what layer?
The layer of comparing yourself to people who grew up with English, like native speakers. Like, there are people who were born into English. They didn't have to learn it. It just was. And then there's me who has been working and studying and trying, and sometimes I watch them talk and I think, I will never sound like that.
And how does that make you feel?
Small. Honestly. Like I started too late. Or like I'm playing catch-up forever.
Okay, can I push back on that a little?
Please.
Native speakers have one huge advantage over you. They grew up with it. Fine. But you have an advantage they will never have.
What?
You know what it's like to think in a different language. You know how to find meaning in two different ways. You have two complete worlds in your head. That's not small. That's extraordinary.
But my English still isn't as smooth as theirs.
Smooth isn't everything.
What is everything then?
Connection. Can you connect with people? Can you make someone feel understood? Can you communicate your idea so that it lands in someone else's brain?
I think so, sometimes.
Then you're doing the thing. Smoothness is a surface thing. Connection is the real thing.
But I still want to be smoother.
Of course, and you will be. But you don't have to be ashamed of where you are now while you're getting there.
I carry a lot of shame about my English level.
I know, a lot of people do.
Do you?
I did. And sometimes still a little, but it got so much smaller once I understood that my English is mine. It reflects my journey, my language history, my brain. It's not a failed copy of a native speaker, it's its own thing.
Your own kind of English.
My own kind, with my own flavor, my own rhythm. And that's okay. That's actually more than okay.
Wow. Okay. I feel like I need to rewrite my whole relationship with my own English.
That's exactly what this is. It's a relationship. Like any relationship, it starts complicated. And with time and care, it gets better.
You're in a relationship with your English.
Committed relationship. 6 years in. Still learning things about each other.
Do you ever fight?
All the time. Every time I can't find a word. Every time I say something and it comes out wrong. Every time I want to express something complex and the English just isn't cooperating.
What do you do in those moments?
I take a breath. I try a different way. I remind myself that fighting it makes it worse. I try to work with it.
Work with your English, not against it.
Always with it. It's on your side. It just needs time.
Okay, now grammar.
Okay, I have a question about something specific because I think this is really common. The issue of grammar. Oh, grammar.
Yeah, like, I know that grammar is important, but I sometimes get so worried about getting the grammar right that I don't say anything.
Grammar paralysis.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Grammar paralysis.
This is so common.
Like, I'll start a sentence and then I'll think, wait, is this present perfect or past simple? And then I lose everything.
And by the time you figure out the grammar, the moment has passed.
The conversation moved on, or worse, the silence got awkward.
Okay, so here's the thing about grammar. Grammar is important, but not in speaking. In speaking, clarity is more important.
Clarity over grammar.
If someone understands you, you've communicated. Grammar is for writing, where you have time to check, where precision matters more.
So in conversation, I should just
go. Start the sentence. Finish it somehow. Don't stop mid-sentence to worry about tense.
even if the tense is wrong?
Even if the tense is wrong, most of the time, the context makes the meaning clear anyway.
Like if I say yesterday I go to the market instead of I went?
Yes. Do I understand you? Yes. Was the grammar perfect? No. Did communication happen? Yes. Did the world end? No.
It's so obvious when you put it like that.
Right? But when you're in the moment, your brain makes it feel like a catastrophe.
My brain is very dramatic.
Very dramatic. Very dedicated to protecting you from embarrassment in ways that actually cause more embarrassment.
My brain means well.
It does. It's just wrong about how to help.
Okay, so the message is start the sentence, finish it, don't pause for grammar.
Yes. If a mistake comes out, it comes out. You can correct it after if you notice, but don't interrupt the flow to check yourself.
That's going to take practice.
A lot of practice. Because the habit of self-checking is really deep.
How did you break that habit?
I gave myself a rule. 1 full minute of speaking with no self-correction. Like, I would set a timer. 1 minute, talk, no stopping.
What did you talk about?
Anything. Literally anything. I talked about my day. I talked about a movie I watched. I talked about why I don't like olives.
Why don't you like olives?
That's not the point.
But now I need to know.
They're slimy and they taste like regret.
Wow, strong opinion.
I have very strong feelings about olives.
In English.
In any language, olives are universally slimy.
Okay, back to the 1 minute rule.
Yes. 1 minute, no self-correction. And at first it was really hard. I'd stop, and I'd make myself restart. And slowly, the stops got fewer.
And your English got better.
Gradually. Not overnight, but yes.
1 minute a day.
1 minute a day, that's all. It sounds too small to matter, but it matters.
Because you're building the habit of flow?
Exactly. Once you get used to flowing, even when it's imperfect, speaking becomes more natural.
1 minute a day, that's all. It sounds too small to matter, but it matters.
Because you're building the habit of flow. Exactly. Once you get used to flowing, even when it's imperfect, speaking becomes more natural.
Okay, I want to ask about something that I feel like nobody talks about. The physical side of speaking English.
Physical?
Like my mouth. Some sounds in English are so different from my own language, and I feel like my mouth doesn't know how to make them.
Oh yes, the muscle memory thing.
Like the hath sound. I mess it up constantly.
That sound trips everyone up.
And then I overthink it and it makes it worse.
Okay, so the th sound, there are actually two versions. The soft one in the and this, and the harder one in think and three.
I always mix them up or avoid them.
You have to train your tongue. Like literally. Your tongue has to touch your teeth in a specific way. And that's strange for a lot of people because in many languages your tongue doesn't go there.
It's almost like a physical skill, like learning to play piano.
Exactly like that. Your tongue is learning new positions. Your lips are learning new shapes. It takes repetition.
So it's not just in my head, it's also in my mouth.
Very much in your mouth. And the good news is, once the muscle memory is there, it's there. You stop thinking about it.
How do you build that muscle memory?
Slow repetition. Not fast, slow. Say the word slowly. Exaggerate the sound. Feel where your tongue is. Do it 10 times slowly. Then gradually speed up.
Like physical therapy for my mouth.
Yes, exactly that.
Okay, I'm going to start doing tongue exercises in the bathroom now too.
The bathroom is really becoming your training ground.
It has everything I need. A mirror, privacy, a very supportive stall.
The world's best English training facility.
Available for free at every location.
No membership required.
I should write a book. The Bathroom Method.
Bestseller.
Chapter 1. Talk to your reflection.
Chapter 2. The stall never judges.
Chapter 3. Practice your th sounds while brushing your teeth.
I would actually read that book.
Me too. And now I want to shift to something else. Like, I live in a place where I don't use English every day. Like, I mostly speak my own language at home and with friends. How do you actually get English practice in that environment?
Great question. This is the I don't have anyone to practice with problem.
Yes. Like, my friends speak my language. My family speaks my language. My colleagues, we switch between both. Where does the English go?
Okay, so first you have more opportunities than you think.
Really?
Your phone. Your phone is full of English if you want it to be.
Like changing the language settings?
That's one point. Young, change your phone settings to English. A small thing, but your brain is reading English constantly. Menu items, notifications, everything.
I've done that actually. It does help a little.
Good. And then change what you consume. Social media. Follow English content creators. Not just to be passive, actively read the comments. Reply to things.
Reply?
In English, on posts, on videos. Write a comment in English. Someone somewhere will read it, maybe respond. That's a real interaction.
That's actually low stakes.
Very low stakes. You can delete it if you hate it, but it forces you to produce English.
And you get a tiny rush when someone responds.
Yes. That tiny rush is motivation. The brain goes, oh, English gave me a reward, and it wants more.
It's hacking your brain.
Yes. Hack your brain with positive English experiences.
What else?
Voice memos. I know we talked about recording yourself, but also listen to yourself. Keep a voice memo diary. Just 2 minutes a day. What happened today? In English. Nobody hears it. Just you.
That feels very personal.
It is, but it also means you can say anything. No filter, no performance, just English.
And over time you can listen back and hear yourself getting better.
Yes, and that's so motivating to hear yourself from 3 months ago and think, oh, I actually improved.
Proof of progress.
Evidence, because when you're in the middle of it, it feels like nothing is changing. But progress is happening quietly.
The progress is quiet.
Very quiet. And then one day you say something in English and you think, oh, that felt easy.
Has that happened to you?
Yes, I remember the first time I made a joke in English, like a real joke, with timing and everything.
What was the joke?
I honestly don't remember the words, but I remember the feeling. Someone laughed. And I thought, I did that in English. I made someone laugh in a language that isn't mine. That was huge.
That does sound huge.
It's one of those moments that you keep, like it stays with you.
I want that moment.
You'll have it. Keep going.
What if I keep going and it's taking too long? Like, what if I've been trying for years and still feel stuck?
How are you measuring progress?
I don't know. I just feel like my English should be better by now.
Based on what?
I don't know. Someone else? Something I saw online. I don't know.
There's the problem.
Comparison?
Comparison. You're measuring your insides against someone else's outsides.
What does that mean?
Like that you see someone speaking English fluently on a video, You see their performance, their best moment, their polished version. You compare that to your inside experience, which includes all the fear and the mistakes and the struggle that nobody sees.
That's not a fair comparison.
Not even close. You have no idea how many years they've been speaking, what their practice looked like, what their mistakes were. You just see the final product.
I compare my backstage to their stage.
Yes, exactly. You're backstage to their stage.
That's such a clear way to put it.
And everyone has a backstage, even the most fluent English speakers. They had a backstage where they sounded terrible.
The polished version is always the version people show.
Always. Nobody posts their "I froze in a meeting" moment.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should. It would help so many people.
Like normalize the struggle.
Normalize the struggle. The struggle is part of the process. It's not a sign something is wrong. It's a sign something is happening.
The struggle means you're in it.
Yes, if there's no struggle, you're probably not growing.
That's true in everything, isn't it?
Yeah, anything worth having has some struggle in the middle.
Okay. I want to talk about motivation because I feel like this is where a lot of people, including me, get stuck. Like, you start motivated, you study for a few weeks, then life happens, and then you stop. And then you start over. And the cycle never ends.
The motivation cycle.
Does that happen to you?
It happened constantly at first.
So how did you break it?
I stopped depending on motivation.
What do you depend on then?
Habit.
Habit over motivation.
Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. Habit is a structure. It doesn't need a feeling to happen.
Like brushing your teeth.
Do you feel motivated to brush your teeth every morning?
No, I just do it.
Exactly. You've never woken up thinking, I am so inspired to clean my teeth today. You just do it because it's part of your structure.
So, English learning needs to become part of the structure.
Yes. Not something you do when you feel like it, something you do because it's time.
But how small? Like, how do you make a habit small enough that you actually do it?
Make it so small it's embarrassing to skip.
Like what?
1 sentence a day. Literally 1 sentence. Think of 1 sentence in English, say it out loud, or write it. That's it.
That sounds too small.
That's the point. It's so small that you have no excuse. Because the point isn't the 1 sentence. The point is maintaining the connection with English every single day.
The streak.
The streak. You don't want to break the streak, and then 1 sentence becomes 2. And 2 becomes 5 minutes, and 5 minutes becomes 20.
But you never forced it.
You never forced it. Because the foundation was laid by 1 sentence a day.
What if you miss a day?
You do 2 tomorrow and forget about it.
Don't beat yourself up?
Never beat yourself up. 1 missed day means nothing. Missing a month means something. 1 day is nothing.
I always make one miss feel like everything is ruined.
Everyone does, but 1 miss is just 1 miss. The habit isn't gone, it's just paused, restart.
Restart is a skill.
Yes, the ability to restart without drama. That might be the most important skill in language learning.
In anything.
In anything, honestly.
Okay, I want to ask you something really real, and I want an honest answer.
Go ahead.
How long does it actually take to get from where I am, which is like I can function in English, I understand well, I can have a basic conversation, to being like comfortable, relaxed, able to be myself in English?
How long?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Depends
so much on how much you practice, but if you're consistent, if you do something every day, most people get to comfortable in about 1 to 2 years.
1 to 2 years?
For comfortable, not perfect, comfortable.
That feels long.
It's 1 to 2 years that are going to pass anyway.
Ooh.
Like the year's coming. Whether you practice or not, in 2 years you'll be 2 years older. The question is, will you be comfortable in English or not?
That hit different.
The time passes, you might as well use it.
Okay, that's very real.
You asked for honest.
I did, and I appreciate it.
The comfortable version of you in English exists. You just have to walk toward it for a while.
Walk toward it for a while.
1 awkward conversation at a time.
1 bathroom stall practice at a time.
1 wrong word at a time.
1 fruity meeting at a time.
I really wish you would let that go.
Never.
I accept my fate.
Okay. I want to talk about something that I think is really important, and maybe people don't think about enough. The role of listening and speaking.
Oh, yes.
Like, I feel like I focus so much on speaking that I forget to listen well. And then I think, maybe if I listen better, I'd speak better.
Yes, absolutely.
How are they connected?
When you listen well, you absorb patterns. Like how sentences are structured, what words people choose, how they handle awkward moments. You're essentially downloading a model of how English works in real interaction.
So good listeners become good speakers.
Eventually, yes. Because the patterns they absorb become the patterns they can produce.
But there's a difference between passive listening and active listening.
Yes, big difference. Passive is just letting English wash over you. It helps a little. Active is when you're engaged. You're noticing things. You're thinking, oh, that's an interesting way to say that.
How do you listen actively?
Okay, so one thing is listen twice. Listen once just to understand, then listen again for how it was said. Not what, how.
Not what, how.
Like not just what was the message, but how did they build that sentence? What transition words did they use? How did they handle not knowing a word?
Stealing their techniques.
Yes, steal everything. Steal phrases. Steal transitions. Steal the way they laugh off a mistake.
That's good. That's really good.
And then use what you steal. Like in your own speaking. Try out phrases you heard. See how they feel.
Like trying on clothes.
Yes, try them on. Some fit, some don't. You keep the ones that fit.
And that builds your personal style.
Exactly, your English style, which is yours. Not copied from anyone exactly, but influenced by everyone you've listened to well.
I like that. A personal style.
You'll have one. It takes time, but it's yours.
Okay, I feel like we should talk about a specific situation because I know a lot of people have this situation. Work. English at work.
The workplace is its own beast.
Right? Because at work, stakes feel higher. Like there are real consequences. Your boss is there, your colleagues, your career.
Yes, the perceived stakes are very high.
And I think that's where a lot of people, including me, really struggle.
What specifically?
Meetings, mostly. Like joining a meeting in English and having to contribute, not just sit there and nod.
The nod strategy.
You know it?
I practice it for years.
The nod strategy where you look engaged and say, yes, that's a good point, but never actually contribute your own idea.
Safe but limiting.
Very limiting, because I have good ideas. I know I do. And I'm watching other people say slightly worse ideas and getting credit for them.
And that's frustrating.
So frustrating.
Okay, so for meetings specifically, I have something that helped me a lot.
Tell me.
Prepare one thing, just one. Before every meeting, think of one thing you might say, one question, one comment, one observation, and commit to saying it.
Just one?
Just one. You don't have to be brilliant. You don't have to say 3 things, just one thing, in English, out loud, in the meeting.
And then after you've said it?
Then you can go back to nodding if you want. You've done your job, you've shown up.
That lowers the pressure so much.
One thing, you can prepare one thing, you can think about it before you walk in, you can practice it, and then you say it.
What if someone asks a follow-up question and I'm not prepared?
Then you say, that's a good point. I'd need to think about that a bit more. That's a completely valid thing to say. It's not a failure. It's honest.
And buying time is okay?
Buying time is a skill. Every good communicator does it. Let me think about that. That's interesting. What do you mean exactly? You're not lying. You're processing.
Processing is allowed.
Processing is human.
Okay. That one thing strategy. I'm going to use that.
Good.
I'm going to walk into Monday's meeting with one thing.
You already know what it is?
I have an idea, yeah.
Good.
And maybe I'll say it and maybe I won't.
You'll say it.
How do you know?
Because you're different now than you were at the start of this conversation.
Am I?
A little. Something shifted. I can hear it.
What do you hear?
Less I can't. More I'll try.
Huh.
Small shift, but real.
I didn't notice it happening.
That's how real shifts happen. Quietly.
Okay. I want to do something. Can I ask you something kind of bold?
Uh-oh.
Can we just have a quick conversation right now? Like a little practice run? Like pretend we just met somewhere and we're making small talk?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Ready?
Sure, go.
Hey, oh sorry, I didn't see you there. Do you come here often?
Yeah, sometimes. You?
First time, actually. I heard about it from a friend. Is the coffee good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. The flat white is really nice.
Oh, great. That's what I usually get anyway. I'm Sarah, by the way.
LA.
Nice to meet you. Do you work around here?
Kind of. I work from home mostly, but I sometimes come here to Change scenery.
Oh, I get that completely. Home gets a bit much sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. What about you? What do you do?
I'm in marketing. How about you?
I work in, I guess you could say, education, kind of.
Interesting. Teaching?
Something like that.
Okay, I'm breaking character.
Me too.
That wasn't bad, was it?
Not at all. That was genuinely natural.
I was nervous at the start.
You sound like it for about 2 seconds, then you just went.
Once I got into it, I forgot to be nervous.
That's the lesson.
Oh,
That's the whole lesson, right there.
once you start, the nerves go down.
You can't think about nerves and conversation at the same time. Once you're in the conversation, you're in it. The nerves don't disappear, but they become background noise.
Background noise.
Yeah, they're still there, but you're louder.
I'm louder than my nerves.
That's exactly it.
That's going on a sticky note too.
You're going to have a lot of sticky notes.
My laptop is going to be covered.
Technically wrong, but message received. Walk toward comfortable. I'm louder than my nerves.
Your brain is fighting a lion.
The meeting was fruity.
Oh no, that one is not going on the laptop.
It should. As a reminder to laugh at yourself.
You know what? Fine. It goes on the laptop.
The laptop of wisdom.
Covered in sticky notes of imperfect English lessons.
That's honestly a beautiful image.
Okay, I think we're getting close to the end here. And I want to ask you one final question. And I want you to think about your past self. The person before all this. The person who was scared and freezing and waiting for the confidence that never came. What would you tell him?
I've thought about this before, actually.
What would you say?
I would say, you're not starting from zero. You already know more than you think. And I know it feels like you're so far from where you want to be. But the gap is not as big as it looks from here.
Keep going.
Keep going. Even when it's embarrassing, even when you say the wrong word, even when people look at you funny. Keep going. Because every awkward moment is building something.
What is it building?
You. A version of you that can communicate across languages. That can connect with people from everywhere. That can say what you think, even when it comes out a little crooked. That version of you is worth building.
Even through the cringe.
Especially through the cringe. The cringe means you're trying.
I love that.
And one more thing.
What?
You're not bad at English. You never were. You're just new to trusting yourself in it.
New to trusting yourself in it.
Yeah, the English is there. The trust is what needs building.
That might be the most important thing you've said.
I think so too.
Okay. Wow. I started this conversation feeling like something was wrong with me. And now I feel like nothing is wrong with me. I just need more practice and more courage.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
Nothing is wrong with me. I just need more practice and more courage.
Write that one down too.
It's going on the laptop.
First sticky note. First one.
Okay. So, final thoughts from both of us. What is the one thing you want someone listening to this to take away?
Just one?
Just one. Your most important one.
Start before you're ready.
Mine is stop translating. Speak before you think. Think after.
Oh, that's good.
I learned it today.
So did I a little. The way you said it is cleaner than how I think about it.
We taught each other things.
That's the best kind of conversation.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah, good conversation.
Really good conversation. I feel lighter.
Me too, actually.
I'm going to go practice my English now.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom. With my most supportive audience.
The stall never judges.
Never. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
And Ali?
Yeah?
Thank you. Actually, this helped.
I'm glad. Now go be loud.
I'm going to be so loud.
I believe you.
Bye.
Bye. And that's where their conversation ends. Two people, two imperfect English speakers, having one honest, real, warm, slightly messy, completely useful conversation. And if you listen to it all the way through, you already did something brave today. You chose to spend time with the language. You chose to listen, to learn, not from a textbook, not from a grammar chart, just from two real voices talking about real things. And somewhere in that listening, something got into you. A phrase, a feeling, a moment where you thought, yes, that's me. That moment is yours. Keep it. And when you walk into your next meeting or your next conversation, or your next English moment where your brain is screaming, don't say it. Say it anyway. Say it crooked. Say it nervous. Say it with your accent and your gaps and your imperfect tenses. Say it. Because the version of you who speaks, that version is so much more powerful than the version who waits. Omar, remember him? The one outside the cafe in 2009? He called the company back. A week later, he called them back. And he asked for another chance. His English wasn't perfect. He stumbled. He went slow. He said, "Can you repeat that twice?" He got the job. Not because his English was perfect, but because he called back. Call back. Keep going. Start before you're ready. You're not bad at English. You never were. You're just new to trusting yourself in it. Go be loud.